Okay, so again, this is Caleb Carter with Kayode Awosika from Buffalo Bulls. Kayode, congratulations on a great career, and obviously big things and hopefully in the future awaiting you and an off-season of training, some months of maybe finishing up some school stuff. I'm not sure what that's looked like for you, but just now that your college career wrapped up, what have these last few months been like for you since your time on the gridiron for the Bulls ended?
The last few months have been great. I actually did graduate last fall with my last season, so I got my dual concentration financial analysis and marketing degree. The draft prep training, combine training, pro day training, it all has been phenomenal. I trained in EXOS at Pensacola, Florida.
Mhm.
It was a great experience. I had a great O-line coach down there. His name is Josh Sutton. He played for 11 years in the league, played for the Packers and then the Bears and then the Dolphins, and so he actually transitioned from tackle to guard, had some position versatility too, just like me. So he was able to give me a lot of great tips, offensive line, working with him, 3-4 days a week for 10, 11 weeks straight. It was great to get, his mind, all the information that he has, just poured into me, get on the board with him, getting film sessions with him, all that type of stuff. So that along with the people down at Exos, working on, fundamentals, movements, really working on my lower body mobility because that's something I always am working on daily now.
Mhm.
Working with them, getting stronger, faster, more explosive. It was a great experience, and they did a great job down there. And also interviewing with teams, getting to meet offensive line coaches, scouts, performing on pro day. All of it was a great experience and learning, new offenses, NFL offenses, et cetera. Being with people who are on the same path as you, in the draft, competing every day. It's been a great experience that one I'll definitely remember forever.
Sure, and it sure sounds like that you've got the experience balancing some things, whether it's multiple kind of degrees going, or obviously things going on the gridiron and the classroom and everything involved. So, how has your time at Buffalo kind of prepared you to be in the moment and be, how to tackle these questions and be ready to, kind of answer everybody's concerns or questions about you?
Buffalo it prepared me extremely. Coach Lance Leipold, he does a great job in preparing his players to become, better on the field, but also better off the field as a man. His mantra is leave things better as you found it. Whenever you go into a room, leave it better than you got in. So he prepares you great for interviews, for just how to carry yourself, how to attack things daily, along with my strength coach, Coach Gildersleeve, and coaches from the past like Ryan Sidzik and Coach Lou. Like, Buffalo has done a great job in preparing each person to maximize potential that they have in general.
Gotcha. And so, obviously, you just had pro day. Didn't get to see much about like what went on at pro day, but just I know pro day is the type of thing that guys kind of get have this mental thing in their head where they're like, that's going to be something I'm going to be doing one day, and maybe that's been the case for you for a long time. But did it live up to the hype? Did it feel a little weird with everything, all things concerned?
It didn't feel weird. It was a great experience. I'd say you prep and train for so long for one day to perform at your best, and you really are trying to focus on all the little things of every aspect of all your training put together on one day that you've been working and preparing for. And so really when it comes to pro day, it was about just going out there and letting yourself sink to the level of your training and really go out there and perform your best. It was nice to have, we had 29 out of 32 teams come from Buffalo to see players, and it was a great day to just show what I could do.
Sure. And I know, given what Buffalo's had put on the field in the last couple of years, I mean, there have to be more scouts excited to go to Buffalo Pro Day than in years past. So with a number of guys that were showing out that day, I assume Jarrett and Antonio and Malcolm at least were there. I don't know what all they got into in terms of like measurables and stuff, but did those guys, a few more, get the chance to kind of show out on Pro Day?
Yeah, Malcolm was the only one who, because he had something with his foot.
Yeah.
So he just had some measurements done and took the Wonderlic along with me, Antonio Nunn, and Jarrett. The rest of us all did everything, including Ray Thomas, Tyree Thompson. I think there was a total of 7 of us that completed pro day. So those 4, and then Ray, Tyree, and or maybe it was 6. Yeah, okay. 6 of us. Yeah.
Kayode, you strike me as a smart dude. You do well on Wonderlic?
I got a 36.
There you go. Very nice. I don't think I would do the same, man. But that's very nice. So with that kind of in the mirror, what are you having the chance to focus on now as we kind of head into full-fledged draft mode?
Now it's really about, training consistently, conditioning. I'm working with my strength coach just because, I stayed in Buffalo, and he's a great movement coach and strength specialist. So working with him, Monday through Friday, staying in shape, doing position work, and then doing a bunch of Zoom meetings, meeting with teams virtually, and doing interviews, going over film, game film or their film, and installs and stuff like that. And so it's really just about staying in shape, staying ready, and getting ready to go wherever that is.
Sure. And for somebody who's doesn't know what that experience is like, what are those sessions of answering professional coaches' questions like? How do they kind of play out, and what was your experience doing some of those so far?
It's been great. Every team has a different way that they do it. Basically starts with some background type of phone call, whether it was 2 months ago or whether it was last week, and then goes into either another person or the same. It can be up to 4 different people that could request to Zoom with you. But basically there's some form of background question, some form of personal question, and then some form of getting on the board to see my football knowledge and then break down my film in front of them, or they give me some type of installation of their offensive schemes and then see how much I can retain in a short time. So basically, it's pretty simple. It's not too complicated. Some people are more on the aggressive side, and some people are more on the laid back, chill side. So it's been a great experience meeting with everyone. They're really just trying to figure out how my brain works, how I learn best, and really just who I am as a person as much as we can during COVID, because normally it'd be face to face or in person, but this is all that we can do for now.
Gotcha. And I mean, I know in recent years there have been some MAC linemen that have made their way to the league and had success pretty quickly and have sustained that success. Obviously, like Max Sharping comes to mind, and Taylor Moton comes to mind from Western, and so and then Buffalo's obviously started to have a little success there too on the line. So is there kind of that? Do you guys have a certain level of pride about going to the next level and trying to represent Buffalo, and try to have the chance to show out for Buffalo when you're there?
Yeah, definitely. I've been in this program for 5 years, and I remember when we were a 2-10 season, no one talked about us, and we really took the time to buy into the little things and really commit to the process and commit to the culture of Buffalo to make the program, put them on the map, and perform well and for the program. And so that's not going to change. Whether I'm on the team or off the team, going to the league, it's always trying to do my best for the people that are supporting me. My family, Buffalo's university, they're the one who offered me the scholarship and took a chance on me way back when. So it's definitely in all of our minds.
Yeah, and I know when you originally headed to Buffalo from Minnesota, that it was just like a handful of FCS and Division I offers. Was there anything that holds true about Buffalo that was the reason you went there that's still true today, or was it just a connection you had at the time?
I'm pretty good at reading people, and I remember reading when I was meeting with Daryl also offensive line coach who's now at NIU, but him and Coach Leipold, it's for me, and everything I do in life, it's about good people. The people I work with, I want to be able to trust and, acknowledge that they have control over the next steps and stages of my life. And so I want to be able to trust you. And I could tell immediately that they were good quality people that were going to work hard and demand from me excellence. And that's exactly what I wanted. And that's why I picked them.
Gotcha. I know. I used to be the Northern Illinois beat writer. And so I've had extended conversations with Coach Ed Paulsa, and obviously he does things the right way, and he's done things the good way with Coach Leipold at their stops together. So it's cool that you get to be coached by him, and now that Coach Fuchs has continued that success that you guys have had. What has it been like? What was your time like under Coach Fuchs, having the type of success you guys had as a group?
It was great under Coach Fuchs. He's a great coach. He's very philosophical, very technique driven. He has a lot of tools that he can teach you, and he's really well versed. He's very smart, intelligent, and he'll also push you to do the best that you can every day. He's had some successful players in his past, like Chase Roullier, the center for the Redskins. Last time I checked, honestly, it was a big off season. So honestly, I'm not sure. I better check again. Sure. But Billy Turner, who's with the Packers, so he's seen great people. He knows those traits, and those are the traits that he wanted to pass and instill in me and demand from me every day. And so it was great working with him. Sure.
And I mean, you tend to look through like the program notes, and things stick out that, people know how good like the Buffalo offense was this year, but maybe they don't realize that you guys set records not only for fewest sacks allowed in consecutive seasons from your sophomore and junior season, but also for rushing yards, and probably would have had a chance to do it again this season. if there was a longer, more fully fleshed season.
Yeah.
So to have that type of success, what has that been like being a part of? Teams know you want to run the football, and nobody's really able to stop you with any consistency.
Yeah, it's been great, and that's just a testament to, Coach Fuchs. He came into a program that ran the ball well, and he made us run the ball even better. He utilized all of our skills and knowledge, and with his mind, we were able to go out there with game plans effectively and, prepare for film against different defensive schemes and et cetera, and just really go out there and perform really well. It's awesome to do that for the University of Buffalo. Like I said, a part of a program that was on the map, and now it's a program that's, steadily getting stronger and stronger, and that legacy is going to continue even though that we're graduating and going on to the next level. But, it's great. Always great to set records. It's not something we were thinking about during the season. Obviously, we're just trying to get the win. But, it was great to be a part of it.
Yeah, and I'd obviously be remiss if I didn't ask. I mean, Jarrett's record-breaking performance against Kent State, what was that like to be part of? I mean, that's the type of thing I just imagine you just never forget. Like, you're never going to forget as long as you live for like what that was to be like to be a part of.
Yeah, it was awesome to be a part of. Like Jarrett said multiple times, all of us we were unaware. We Kent State the year before, I don't know if people know this, but we were up by roughly 3 scores, and in the fourth quarter they did 2 onside kicks, recovered them both, and came back and beat us within roughly 8 to 10 minutes. And so going into that game, we had a little bit more of a revenge mindset of we're gonna put up as many as we got to put up. We're gonna go straight to whatever personnel, 13. We got to bring in anybody, extra linemen, whatever it is. We're gonna go straight to the end zone multiple times. And we all had that mindset. We all were preparing like crazy that week. We all wanted to go out there and dominate. We knew that Dustin Crum, he's a great QB, and their offense is really good, and so it's going to be a point shootout, and we got to go out there and perform really well, and that's what we did. And we were in meetings. I remember seeing their defensive fronts. They were doing a certain twist game, called it a flash look, and we prepared for their looks, whether they did ET twists or TE twists on certain downs. In the first play, we saw the exact look, and you can see on film me look back kind of to Jarrett because we prepped for it so much, and he went for 60 yards on the first play just because that's how bought in we were that week. And so, it was great to be a part of it. He's an outstanding back, and it's a great accomplishment for him, and it was awesome for our program in general as well.
Yeah. Finally, I know we've already talked about what the draft process has been like, but for you to have maybe something maybe it's been in your sights for a long time, maybe it's more recent, but what kind is your outlook on being a professional? Have you had this has this been a goal for a long time, and what's kind of your outlook on it now as it approaches?
Oh yeah, this has been a dream of mine since third grade. I started playing football in second grade for a day with flag football, and then I ran somebody over, and then I came back to third grade for contact football. And so I've been chasing the NFL since then. I haven't stopped playing since then, and I'm excited to take these next steps. But it's been awesome. I've been putting every day in, day out. My thing about me, I'm always improving one on Twitter and Instagram because really to get to a goal like that, it's about taking a step every single day, and it's about improving every single day. And that's what I have to continue to do when you get to the league and everyone's bigger, faster, stronger. You just got to take the next step, compete with yourself and those around you to just get better every single day, so that you can soak up all the information from all the people, veterans around you, people around you, coaches that are there to help you, and go out there and perform your best. So yeah, I'm very excited. I've been chasing this for a long time, and I'm ready to go out there and get better.
Okay. Just to wrap this up, so this is Kayode Awosika, again, All-American for the Buffalo Bulls, 2-time captain, part of one of the more accomplished offensive lines, and really in MAC history, given what Buffalo's done in recent years. Thank you so much for joining MAC Football Forever today.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks for having me.